After 9 years, The Flash has finally ended, and I am disappointed on the ending. And I'm gonna do this video a little bit different than my others. I'm gonna be keep talking and no cuts. Like I normally cut my videos and like think about what I'm gonna say later and like see in my notes what I'm gonna say. But this one, I'm just gonna let my thoughts out right now, and I'm saying right now, I am disappointed in the ending. It's been some time since they released the last episode of season 9, which is the final season because CW basically canceled the whole DC universe in the CW. And I was excited when I like saw the little trailers and like the little like teasers and what was gonna happen in the season. And especially in the end, seeing all the villains Flash has, like the speedsters, like Dawn came back. Well, that was not exciting because this is like his 100th time he came back, so it was nobody cared that Dawn came back. Soon he came back. Savitar, who else? Godspeed, and of course, Eddie became, I forgot his name, but he became the new avatar for the Negative Speed Force. But it doesn't make sense. I don't know. Well, it probably has more complicated things about it, but if they could bring back Dawn like out of nowhere, like why not make him the avatar again? I thought the whole reason why they couldn't use him as an avatar anymore because he died back in season 8, but you're telling me you could somehow brought him back and he's back and then use him as avatar again? Like, there's a reason why Dawn was such a perfect avatar, because he has personal bandana. Well, he's a crazy psychopath that is like dedicated to ruin Barry's life, so it makes sense why he was the avatar. And I don't know why he just hit Eddie. And the thing was kind of rushed, not rushed, but like it made sense for at least for me when Eddie became evil. Yeah. But the thing I'm mostly disappointed about is that you brought all these speedsters back, and you didn't even use them. Like, they came in like the first like 3-4 minutes of the episode, and I'm like, oh yeah, we have like a whole speedster battle and like chase around all of Central City. But no, they all just get defeated in like 10 minutes and they just disappeared. Which, why have him bring back in the first place if you're not gonna do anything with them? Like, I'm very disappointed that I'm not gonna see like Zoom do anything or Savitar do it. Actually, my favorite Flash villain, I don't know why, is Savitar, more because of time travel loop thing. And for me, I like time travel stuff. I think that's why I liked season 3, even though a lot of people didn't in general. And what should we call it? I wanted to see him like do more with Nora and like her, and having some conflicting effect with like Barry and like with like Savitar, because Savitar is Barry but a future version. And what if he like maybe battering Nora, and like he finds out that is his future daughter, and he finds out that if I didn't do this and I didn't kill Iris, this will have been the life that I would have had. And like she has conflicts, and then maybe Nora has conflicted conflicts too. Like, I feel like that was maybe a missed opportunity. Dawn, well, Allegra, that was missed opportunity too, because Nash, the Nash Wells, he was a very far figure to Allegra. But of course, to be honest, the side characters of the Flash were not like, especially the newer ones they can choose season 6 to 4, they're not very well developed really, so it didn't really matter for them. But like I said, the Nora one I was disappointed of. And Godspeed, he got defeated so easily, even though he has one of the most overpowered powers, like doing a lot of clones of himself and like keeping the same speed, I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't know, And Dawn, he got knocked down pretty well, easy too. And Zoom, he was the one I'm disappointed more. He is, I don't know. It's just there's this disappointment. I feel like it didn't feel like an ending really, especially with like no, I don't know. In the end, it just didn't feel like it ended. Like it feel like, oh, they were planning. This is gonna be another season, which there is not. It's been confirmed again and again that this is the final season, and it doesn't feel like a finale, and it doesn't feel like a satisfying ending. This show has been going on for 9 years, almost a decade, and I haven't been watching since for a decade. I watched it like around mid season 6. I started watching, so the pandemic started, and like I heard the season was cut short, and I watched the seasons before I actually catch up with season 6, and it was actually a good thing because the pandemic was so boring, and like me just having the Flash, because Flash is my favorite superhero, even though I like Marvel in general more. And I feel disappointed on like how they ended this. Like, yeah, the Flash hasn't been really a good show since season 3. Well, season 3 was, a lot of people didn't like it. I just liked it just because some certain things, but I understand why other people won't like it. And it hasn't been good since season 2. So let's say that it hasn't been good since season 2, and this show has just been disappointing, and I just had a glimmer of hope that in the end they were gonna just leave us out with a bang. And like some things they did, like I liked about like how Barry went back in time and did the scene that we saw way back in season 1 where Barry went back in time and just stopped him, and Shake said, "No, you can't do this." And that was such a good scene in the first season, and that's what I liked about it. Was just him just doing that scene, but at his future self, the one right now, and with that current Flash suit, which I personally liked the season 4 more. Well, I did, but now the new one, especially with the golden boots, have grown on me. But that scene was so great, and other scenes, that's really the only good scene I can really think of top of my head right now that I like. But and yeah, I just wish I did more with the story. Like maybe that they should just, maybe some episodes of the season were like kind of useless. No, not useless, but like could have not didn't put anything into the overall art story. In the end, they should, to be honest, I feel like they should have just focused this whole season on the end, because the beginning of the season was really not about like, oh, the end, and like it was just about the flashback where that's how boring. I didn't like it. I didn't like the arc. That's because I do not remember. Well, yeah, and well, that's all I gotta say. I just feel disappointing, and I hope that the Flash movie that's gonna come out in a few weeks, by the time I'm recording this, it's actually gonna come out in a few days. Well, I'm talking about a few weeks. It's gonna come in a few days, and I'm pretty sure by the time I upload this, it's gonna be maybe a little bit before the movie or after the movie. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be after the movie, because I want to release my Across the Spider-Verse review first, and I recorded that, and I just have technical issues with that first, and I'm just recording this just to have like an easy video, like just to do, because right now I'm like, it's 3 a.m, and I can't sleep right now. And to be honest, I was thinking about like the Flash movie's close, and like just I saw the episode again, and I just did not. I just want to. It was so disappointing the second time around when the first time I ever saw it. But this is gonna be the end of the video, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.